Okay, I am making this video about some issues that have come up lately. The school shooting in Florida last week is one of the things I'm going to talk about. Um, right off the bat. And my question is, do Democrats really think about the issues they support, like gun control? They scream and cry for more gun control every time something like this happens. Okay. Every time they have a shooting at a school or a place where guns are not allowed. Okay. And, okay, Democrats, this question is for you. Can't you understand that you want more of the same reason why the shooting happened in the first place? Okay? You want more of the reason why there's a shooting in a school where nobody's allowed to have a gun, where there's one person's allowed to have a gun, and that's a security guard, And so, but you want more gun control. You have a shooting where guns are not allowed, and you want more of that. Okay? I mean, think about it. Use the thing between your ears, okay? And think about this, okay? The very reason why it happened in the first place, okay, one of the reasons why it happened in the first place, what caused it, and you want more of that, okay? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay? Think about this. If teachers had had guns, if students had, I'm not saying that I want all teachers to have a gun. There are a lot of teachers that, they'd probably shoot themselves or they'd shoot several other people just standing there. They don't have any idea how to use a gun. So I would not say that they should do that all teachers should carry a gun. Okay? But if they had metal detectors in the schools, oh man, excuse me. If they have metal detectors, that would be a good start, to keep school shootings from happening. But, maybe they did, I think the first person that got shot was the security guard. He was the first one to get shot and most likely killed. But do you understand that gun control does not work? Okay? If gun control worked, then when they tighten the gun control laws, if crime would go down after they tighten the gun control laws to make it harder to get a gun, then you would be right. Okay? And if they loosen gun control laws, if crime went up, then you'd be right. But in fact, it's exact opposite of what happens. Every time they tighten gun control laws, gun violence and murders and other violent crime goes up in those areas and not down. Okay? And when they loosen the gun control laws, violent crime and murders and all those other things related to gun violence goes down. Okay? Can you Democrats understand that, or are you still gonna keep fighting for gun control? Okay? You know, it's not exactly gun control you want, it's people control you want. You want to be able to control as many people's lives as possible. You want to run as many governments, city governments, and state and federal government, governmental agencies as you possibly can. Okay? I mean, do you honestly think that criminals are going to give up their guns just because of a gun control law? Do you honestly think that's going to happen? You know, tell me in your comments below this. Okay? I would love to hear what you have to say. Because you're a complete idiot if you think that's going to happen. Okay? If you think that's going to happen, you are a complete moron. Okay? You really are. Criminals are not going to give up their guns. They can't give up their tools to do their job of being a criminal. They won't do that. Okay? So when you have a gun control law that's in effect, that is put into effect, and you take away guns, the only people you take them away from are legal, law-abiding citizens. Okay? They're the only ones you're going to take them away from. Okay? That's point number 2. Point number 3 is, how are you going to prevent criminals from getting guns on the black market or the dark web? Okay, how are you going to be able to do that? How are you going to do that unless you have them locked up? Okay? Without having them locked up, you're not going to be able to do that. If criminals turn their guns into the legal authorities, okay, if they do that, how are you going to prevent them from buying or getting replacements for their guns? Okay? Answer that question too. You're not going to be able to on the dark, when you've got the black market and the dark web. I mean, come on, you're not going to be able to do that. They will find a way to get one. Okay? And point number 4 is, even if you do take away all the weapons, they would find, if somebody wants to commit mayhem and kill as many people as possible, they will do it, find another way. Okay? That doesn't mean it's okay for them to use a gun, but, but that's, they will find another way. Okay? 9/11, they used airplanes and they used box cutters and small knives to kill close to 3,000 people, or over, no. How many people was it that died on 9/11? 3,000? Anyway, no, I think it's under 3. But anyway, the bombing in Boston, Timothy McVeigh, he used fertilizer and diesel fuel to kill hundreds of people, So if you ban all guns, people are going to be able to use something else. More people are murdered by knives and fists and feet and whatever than guns are. More people are killed that way than guns. You know, more people are killed by alcohol. Almost three times as many people die because of alcohol than firearms. Okay? And most of the people that die because of guns are suicide or domestic. You know, it was either a domestic issue or they kill themselves. That is most of the people that die from firearms. Those are the two ways that most of the people who die from firearms die. Okay, it's not because they had somebody shoot several people. Okay. So anyway, I mean, come on, Democrats, think. You know, think about what's going on. Think about what is happening. Why are people doing that? Okay. You know, another issue I want to talk about is bullying. You know, being a bully. Okay. You know, because I was bullied. I was bullied a lot when I was growing up. Okay. I really missed my chance to, you know, go and shoot a lot of people because of what I had to go through when I was growing up. You know, I'm glad I didn't. You know, you know, and for those of you who bully other people and put other people down, you know, think about this. Do you feel so much better about yourself when you do that you just have to do it over and over and over again? Do you think so wonderful when you do that after you do that? You know, I've also done a fair amount of bullying as well too, and I never felt better about myself when I picked on somebody or when I was a bully. Never. That never happened. It never happened to me. I never felt better about myself after that. You know, it never made me feel good about myself doing that. Okay, so why do you do it? Why do you pick on other people? Why do you try to rob them of them feeling good about themselves? You know, that's another thing I would like people to answer. You know, I mean, why do you have to be a bully when picking on other people and putting them down and robbing them of feeling good about themselves, you know, doesn't make you feel better about yourself? Okay. I mean, it doesn't. It never does. You know? If you have to push somebody down to push yourself up, you know, yeah, well, you know, I mean, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to, you know, put somebody else down so that you can feel better about yourself? You know, it doesn't work. It never works. It never works. So don't do it. Don't make somebody else put somebody else down. Because when you bully someone, you might be making another bully. You know, the person who you bully might end up bullying somebody else and destroy their not destroy their lives, but hurt them and make them feel bad about themselves. You know. Let's see. Oh man. Let me ask the Democrats a question. Okay. And you can answer in the below this video in the comments. And I want you to answer this honestly. Okay. Totally, completely honest. Okay. Totally and completely honestly. Okay. Do you Democrats really think about the positions you support and agree with? Do you think about the position from both sides or not? Or do you just listen to the liberal media and go, okay, you know, just agree with them? You know, I want to know. I want to know what you have to do when you think about issue, when it comes to an issue, and think about what position, you know, what side of this issue is right and which one is wrong. Okay. I have thought about both sides of, I think most issues, almost every time I've thought of an issue, I've thought of both sides of the issue first, you know, and then came to an idea of what side was right and what was wrong. You know, I've thought about both sides of the issues. You know, I've thought about deep issues for a long time. You know, I think since I was like maybe 10. You know, when I was 10, I'd watch the evening news. How many 10-year-olds even give a rat's behind about what's going on? How many 10 or 13-year-olds care about what's going on? About what's important in life? You know, not many. Not many. But I did. That's why I love history. That's why I loved history back then. That's why I love it now. I love studying and learning history. Thinking about what's true, what isn't true. Understanding what's going on. Think about what's going on. You know, I love historically accurate movies. You know, I mean, if I know you personally and you want to give me a gift, the best thing you can do is to find out, you know, how accurate a movie is to what actually happened, and get that movie for me and send it to me if you want to. That'd be awesome. But anyway, yeah, I want you to put your comments below. Let me know, because it seems like hardly anyone ever comments on what I have to say. But anyway, I am also watching a movie. See? the movie Fury. So anyway, I'm not sure if I have that movie or not. I don't know. I should get it if I don't. Anyway, bye for now. See you later.